The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at WrestlingWithJohners.com.
So we are back here with another prediction video. Today we've got TNA against All Odds, which this can be very interesting. I've got Iconic Shadows. Thank you for coming back on with me.
No worries.
So TNA, I think this year are killing it with the amount of talent that they've got, the shows that they're putting on. They're producing pretty much good people, good characters, good storytelling, unbelievable. So we'll get right in, and not to mention the partnership with WWE that they recently did. We've had Jordan Grace show over in NXT and challenge Roxanne Perez, but could we see someone over there tonight from WWE? Let's talk about that. So we've got Jordan Grace's TNA Knockouts World Championship Open Challenge. Who can you see from that jumping over, maybe answering Jordan Grace's challenge? I can see Taxon Paxley?
Tatum Paxley.
That's it.
I think it might be, I'm not sure.
Or Saul Rucker.
Maybe. I don't know if it's just that she teased that she might be there to help her out, or if maybe she'll be the open challenge. But in her recent tweet, she had like Natalia's name hidden in the tweet, so maybe it could be Natalia. I don't know.
Very good to be true.
It'd be funny if it's just Roxanne Perez.
Imagine.
I mean, I know she's not clear yet, but it'd be ironic if it's like Cora Jade or something.
That'd be interesting. But whoever, we can't really comment who's going to win this, but I reckon whoever it is going to be Jordan Grace who would win.
Yeah, especially because Jordan didn't win the NXT title, which me, myself, that's why I would have gone with. I would have had her win and then someone from NXT win the TNA title, because then you could have easily have done a story around that. But it is what it is, I suppose.
I'm personally going to say Jordan Grace.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
So on to the next one. We've got Josh Alexander and Eric Young versus ABC, which this could be a very interesting match as a tag team.
Yeah.
Big fan of Josh Alexander.
Yeah, I don't really. So is ABC part of the Bullet Club?
I think they're still over. I don't think that they've had any doings with them for quite a while though. But yeah, I think they're still members of the Bullet Club.
For a second, I couldn't even remember who they were. Just like say, my watching of TNA has been like I used to watch it a lot back in the day. Then it sort of dipped, and then since they had this resurgence, like I've started trying to watch it where I can. There's just so much more wrestling to watch than there used to be.
It's very true. Have you got one in that tag team match?
Probably go with Josh Alexander and
Eric Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be, I reckon so. This one's going to be a very interesting match. You've got Sami Callihan versus Jonathan Gresham. Two different styles.
Yeah, I'll say they're very different. I think Sami Callihan only recently came back for the most part.
Yeah.
Is it just a regular match?
Just a regular match, yeah.
I mean, it could go either way. Like I say, sit try and watch some, even if it's just highlights, to try and get watch back to watch it. Because they do actually have a lot of people. Going back to the whole crossover idea, they do have a lot of people that have been in WWE and then gone to TNA, or gone to TNA and then gone back and forth.
TNA's got so much talent at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Jonathan Gresham.
I think to be different, I'll go with Sami Callihan. I remember quite enjoying him when he was in NXT, and then when he went to TNA, he was a lot more violent and he had a lot more of his persona come out. So I'll be a bit different and I'll go for Sami Callihan.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like we said, we'll see whoever wins.
Yeah.
So we've got another tag team match. We've got the Rascals versus Steve Macklin and Mike Santana. Mike Santana recently joined TNA again. Big fan of Mike Santana. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
Steve Macklin, former world champion. And pretty much the Rascals as a high flyers as well. So it's going to be a fun, fast-paced match.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that they used to be with Wesley, who's now in NXT. And then you've got Mike Sunday, who used to be with Ortiz, that's I think still in AEW. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Their relationship has sort of like gone like spiraling out, or to where they used to be like close friends.
I'm going to pick the Rascals.
Just because I think they're more of a solid team, I'll probably have to agree with that. The Rascals are more likely to have more chemistry, but I suppose sometimes it can be more explosive and more unpredictable if you're not a full-time team as well. But
Yeah.
like I say, I'll agree with you on that one. I'll go with the Rascals as well.
You've also got the next match, which is for the TNA Knockouts Championship. You've got Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards versus the Hex, which is Alison Kay and Marty Bell. Personally, Alicia Edwards and Masha's just recently won the title, so I can't see them dropping it anytime soon.
Yeah.
So my prediction for that one is going to be Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards, because, like I've just said, you can't see anyone dropping the title anytime soon. And unbelievable chemistry they've got together.
Like I said, because of my sort of like knowledge of it, sort of here and there, but since Nick Nemeth went to TNA, I have been watching some highlights here and there a bit more consistently. But I'll probably have to agree with you on this one because some of the knockout stuff I've just sometimes not intentionally missed, but I've sometimes missed it. Most of the highlights I've been watching Willa Mix, I've been a big fan of him. I've mostly been watching the Matt Hardy clips and the Nick Nemeth clips, so I need to like try to watch a bit more of it.
Yeah.
But I'll probably agree with you on that prediction. I'll go with the champions.
Yeah. Can't see him losing anytime soon, so it's Alicia Edwards and Masha. You
That
mentioned
makes sense.
Nick Nemeth.
Yeah.
You've got the Nemeth brothers versus Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers in the System.
Yeah.
So who have you got winning this one? Because the System in TNA, along with Moose and Alicia Edwards, has been amazing. What a group they are.
Yeah, they're sort of like the heel, like top faction in TNA, aren't they?
I think they're doing unbelievable work.
I think for the shock factor, I feel like it'd be good if the NFL was Junior. But I know the System always have like something up their sleeve and they always somehow manage to pull out a win. So it could be closer than we think. What are your thoughts?
It's one of them that could go either way. I reckon it's going to be a shocker or what could happen, but I reckon it's going to be one of the matches of the night.
Yeah.
But personally, I reckon it's going to be just for the shocker. I'm going to say the Nemeth brothers.
See, I was thinking the same thing. Like, eventually the System's going to have to start losing. Like, I know with heel champions, you want them to be dominant. You don't want them to pick up too many losses. You want them to have like losses where they more mean something. But this could be one of those. Like, it's on a pay-per-view for a starter, and it's for the titles. So yeah.
But I'm going to pick with the Nemeth brothers.
Yeah, I could say completely before you even said, and I didn't realize it was for the title until you got the graphic up. But I'll agree because you want that shock rally sometimes, and this is a good way to get it.
Yeah. So I want you to say his name.
Everybody wants this lad. They even want him to not just be on Friday tonight. Joe Hendry against Frankie Kazarian. I'm quite pleased this is a match because I was starting to think that Frankie Kazarian was starting to stop wrestling a bit because he's been doing it for a while. So I think this could be a sleeper hit.
I reckon Frankie's just won it. Frankie's unbelievable performer, and Joe's an unbelievable performer as well. But I reckon Frankie's got it in the bud.
Oh, do you?
Say again?
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'll be going with Joe Hendry, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's just got a new manager, as far as I'm aware, and he's on a bit of a high. So you never know.
That's very
But
true.
yeah, I'll be going with Joe Hendry.
Awesome. So one of my favorite wrestlers at the moment is PCO versus Rich One, who has AJ Francis in his corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with PCO for that one because PCO is an unbelievable performer at the age that he is now. Amazing. Former Ring of Honor world champion. Some of the matches he had with Roosh and his tag matches with Brody King, unbelievable. Even in TNA, some matches and moves he's doing is unbelievable for a man his size. The Canadian Frankenstein is unbelievable. Like I said, at his age, the stuff that he's doing and the performance that he's still putting in, unbelievable.
Yeah. So I've seen some of his stuff, and obviously, especially when Rich One's been in WWE, I've seen some of his matches here and there as well. I probably agree with you with it being PCO, like especially that he's having to pick some losses up recently. I'd have to guess that maybe this is one that PCO more needs to win than lose.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. PCO needs to win, and I reckon he will.
Yeah.
So we are down to the final two matches. We have Trent Seven versus Mustafa Ali for the X Division Championship. Now, personally, I think since Mustafa Ali left WWE, he has been phenomenal, amazing. You cannot fault him. The matches he's putting on, even when he did that little tour around the world, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he's not lost in TNA yet, and I can't see him losing to Trent Seven tonight.
Well, especially if they want to use him during this crossover, what better way to use him with him still being a champion?
It's very true. As much as I like Trent Seven, I can't see him losing.
Yeah, like you could say Trent Seven winning could open the door to have him face, I don't know, Pete Dunne or something. But at the same time, you got just as many opportunities with Mustafa Ali, still
Very
being
true.
champion. Like maybe him versus Cedric Alexander or something.
That'd be good.
I'd probably say it'd be better if he retains. Mustafa Ali retaining. You kind of want him to continue to build himself up and keep on just making sure his character's dominant and making sure that he gets more wins. I'll probably agree.
Yeah. Mustafa Ali is going to return. Now,
Yeah.
final match, which you've got Moose versus Matt Hardy, who is. See, this is a very unique match. I loved what they did recently, do you know, the Hardy compound, where Moose was an NFL player, Eddie Edwards was. I think this match could be very entertaining. I think at the end of this match, you've got next month, which PTO, correct me if I'm wrong at the moment, he's promoting Slammiversary, which is TNA's biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah.
So I'll give you my opinion. I think Moose is going to return.
Yeah.
Because, you know, something's going to happen at the end of the show, which is, I think, is going to set up for Slammiversary.
I don't think, especially, I don't know if this rumor is remotely true or if it's just Matt Hardy teasing it. But I think there's a chance that he might be in the NXT Battle Royal that they've got planned. And if he is, I don't think it matters if he's got the title or not, and I don't think he'll be winning the title match.
That's true. And what is also floating around is that Jeff Hardy's contract is expired.
Yeah.
So Jeff Hardy could come back to TNA because he's had a lot of history there. 3-time world champion, tag team champion. Yeah,
He also had a big heel run with the World Championship there as well, I think.
he did. So this match could go anyways, but I think Moose and the system, Moose is going to win. The system's going to get involved. Something's going to happen at the end where it opens up opportunities for Slammiversary. We might see a return of Jeff Hardy, but ultimately, as much as I like Matt Hardy, he's still a free agent. Like you mentioned, he could be in the Battle Royal. I don't think he's going to win tonight.
Yeah, I think if there's one match in particular that the system will win, it's probably this.
Yeah. So you got what Moose?
Yeah, Moose as well.
Yeah, she's definitely going. Well, that wrapped it up. Thank you for coming on. I really do appreciate it.
No worries. There'll be some more soon, I assume. So we'll see
Definitely,
you
we've got Forbidden Door at the end of the month.
I think it actually falls on my birthday as well. Technically, on when it's for us.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. So we'll get something sorted out. Thank you for coming on anyway. I really do appreciate it.
No worries. See you soon.
Take care.